Hey YouTube, I just thought I'd share with you some interesting news. Unfortunately, I couldn't get video footage of this because I don't know if I'm allowed to film. My school's atheists club, which is called Atheos, is hosting an end of the world bake sale. So, in case the end times are near and everyone goes to heaven or hell, well, at least we get our sugary fix before that time. So, another topic that's come up with the atheist and freethinkers club at my school is the thin balance between being outspoken as atheists and accommodating religion in our society and in our lives. Now, I have no empirical evidence to support my claims here because this is just solely my opinion. I will try and support it with reasoning and with logic, but the best I can do is at least make my points and see whether people agree with them or not. But again, I think that my views on religion have been skewed in the eyes of several of my detractors. So, just to clarify once again, I have no personal grudge or hatred of any kind against any man's religion, his God, or the fact that he is religious in the first place. I personally find religion to be just too much trouble to even bother with. Wars have been started over religion. And for what? Really? Countless numbers of people have died. For what? I just think that it's a pointless endeavor to be religious. It's a waste of time. You have no evidence to support your claims, no empirical evidence, which is the only evidence that really matters. And furthermore, it just hurts people. It hurts families, it divides friends, it divides neighbors. It just does a lot of negative things that I feel is just unnecessary in this modern era, and we should recognize that. Furthermore, I find it somewhat harmful to the health and mentality of people in the world when they engage in religion because of the whole idea of faith. I don't believe that faith is something that should be necessary in the modern era. I don't believe that we need faith because we have science. I don't think that faith is any at all a good thing because of the fact that it requires no evidence whatsoever to support its claims, and it is based solely on personal, subjective, and arbitrary experience. So, yeah, my overall views of religion are fairly negative, but that's not to say that I want religion gone out of this world. I don't respect religion at all, and believers should not attempt to try and make me respect religion because I see nothing respectable about it. Their God might exist, that's very true, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'll respect their God either. In the same token, though, I have to respect their freedom to practice their religion because we all should have the freedom to believe what we want. We should have the freedom to think what we want and say what we want within a few parameters. So, what areas of my life am I willing to accommodate with religion? Well, I'm willing to discuss religion with people who are religious. I'm willing to engage in religious practices if my family or my friends wish to, and I decide that I want to join them. I have no issues doing so. I do not mind if I might marry or date any religious women in the future because, well, my personal beliefs and theirs should have no bearing on whether or not we are attracted to each other. That I feel should be determined by how well our personalities click, how our interests match, etc., instead of personal beliefs. So, where do I draw the line? Well, I draw the line when religion causes harm to not only myself but to the people around me. This could be something as small and insignificant as a few underhanded, rude comments to something like trying to sneak the intelligent design shenanigans into the education system, or even something as severe as trying to blow up an abortion clinic because they're so pro-life. And this might sound like a very, very large oversimplification, but the golden rule really does apply here. If religion does influence your life and you are religious, then follow the golden rule. Do not do to others what you would not want done to yourself. If you do not want to be blown up in a building, then don't try and blow up an abortion clinic. If you don't want bigotry shown to you, don't be a bigot. If you don't want other people's beliefs forcibly imposed on your children, then don't try and do it to others. So there they are. My beliefs are out in the open. It's just that simple. I don't know if others will find it reasonable or unreasonable, but feel free to let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and may the truth always be heard.